Good morning and July. This is the 10th day of our climate fast under the open skies. The temperatures this morning was minus 15 degrees with wind chill effect. And under these circumstances, I, along with some 110 people, are fasting indefinitely to remind the Indian government and the ruling party of the promises they made to people of Ladakh in 2019 and 2020 to safeguard this fragile ecological region and the unique indigenous tribal cultures under the 6th schedule of the Indian Constitution. In 2019, the government not only assured but kept this in the topmost agenda of their election manifesto in the parliamentary elections and later the Hill Council elections. But after that, there was a deafening silence for months, and then it became a crime to even remind them of the promises. And finally, after 4 years, at the end of their term, on March 4th, 2024, they declined to keep their promises. As for the reasons why they changed their mind, there's nothing stated, but people here can only understand that it is perhaps under the pressure of industrial lobbies, mining lobbies, that are pressuring the government to keep this region unprotected so that they can do their exploitation of the mountains, mining and minerals and so on. We must understand that Ladakh on the Tibetan plateau and the entire Himalayas are specially sensitive zone. It is like the water towers. After the South and the North Pole, this is called the third pole, has the largest reservoir of fresh water that feeds roughly 2 billion people, 1/4 of the planet's population. And yet, governments, it's sad to see, care only about profits by their industrialist friends in this generation. They don't think about future generations, they don't think about the flora, fauna, nature. And that's perhaps a shortcoming of democracy. Leaders only think in 5-year terms. This could be called at best cleverness, not even intelligence. What we need is wisdom, what the tribal indigenous people have. Here in Ladakh, we always think of the precious children, the future generations, to take any decision. And that's what our governments need to know. Regarding the difference between cleverness and wisdom, I leave you with a short spiel that a little Mahapurush made some 30 years ago. Have a great day. Thank you very much. I see this distinction between cleverness and wisdom. Cleverness is when you are very sharp in your head and you can make wonders out of it. But then wisdom is beyond that. This wisdom of seeing what is useful and what is harmful for your future, irrespective of how advantageous it is for you right now. This is a difference, I think, from the rest of the world, and this is something that Ladakh can contribute to others. One thing that I see very remarkable in Ladakh is that anything they do, they rate it, they weigh it in terms of what it will be for generations, yeah? What it will be for their children and grandchildren. We have a common phrase like, how it will be for our tatugu, means how it will be for our precious children.